Welcome to Berkshire Botanical Garden. My name is Dorthe Hviid and I'm the Director of Horticulture here. We're here in the Berkshire Botanical Garden's Horticultural Library. If you're sheltering at home with more time on your hands than you know what to do with and running out of things to do, I have a great suggestion for you. How about starting a vegetable garden? A vegetable garden will get you out of the house while still sheltering at home. It will give you a sense of accomplishment, and it's a great way to relieve stress. Over the next few weeks, I will take you through the basic steps of starting your very own vegetable garden. And you don't have to have any experience. Even if you've never grown a radish before, I will try to give you the confidence to grow your own vegetables. In terms of the size of your vegetable garden, you want to think about, be careful about not making it too big to start with. You could have a vegetable garden that's big enough to feed your whole family for the summer, or you could just have a window box or a couple of containers to grow vegetables in. But it is a good idea to just keep it small to start with until you get a little more experience. There are several things that vegetables must have, so this is important in terms of the site selection. They must have lots of sun, water, good drainage, and good fertile soil. And now we get to the fun part, which is selecting vegetables. The main thing to think about is, what do you like to eat? What vegetables would you like to be harvesting out of your garden? So start making a list for that. And also think about crops that ripen and come to maturity at different times in the summer. For instance, the early crops that you can start even before last frost, things like lettuces, spinach, snow peas, regular peas, radishes. Those are quick crops. They only take 3-4 weeks to mature till you can start harvesting them. So make sure you have some of those. The mid-season crops are the early tomatoes, basil, edible flowers, green beans, zucchinis, carrots, and beets. So you want to have stuff that you can harvest in the mid-season. And finally, the later part of the vegetable garden season, you would have the late tomatoes, winter squash, shell beans and onions and things like that. So think about a garden also that's going to give you something to harvest through the whole season. So now I'd like to show you some of my favorite vegetable and herb catalogs. Here's Stoke Seed. It's from New York State. Very good selection, very wide selection. Have been around for 100 years. John Sheba's Kitchen Garden is very local. It's from Connecticut. Very nice selection of vegetables. High Mowing Organic Seeds. This is a catalog from Vermont. Johnny's from Maine has a really good all-around variety of annuals and vegetables and herbs. And finally Fedco from Maine also. Very inexpensive, smaller packages. And then I just want to mention, in case you want to add some edible flowers, Select Seed, which is a great catalog for annuals from Connecticut also. And if you're looking for some really unusual herbs, Richter's from Canada is a great catalog for herbs. Alternatively, you could also go to a local nursery like Windy Hill or Ward's Nursery if you live near the garden, and look for seed there. They will have a large selection of seed and you can pick out what you'd like to try. So to wrap up, I just want to give you a little homework. First of all, you should decide whether you are in. Would you like to try to grow a vegetable garden? Don't be shy. I know you can do it, and it's a lot of fun. Get you outside. So pick a site. Remember to keep it small. Make a list of your favorite vegetables and either go purchase or send away for seed from one of these catalogs. It'll take a couple of weeks for you to get your seeds, so it's important you do that now before the next video. And what we're going to cover in the coming weeks are soil preparation. We'll talk about raised beds. We'll talk about starting seed indoors. We'll talk about transplanting seeds out. So thank you very much for watching this video. I look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye.